The mission of Women's Shelter of Long Beach is to eliminate domestic violence through
compassionate intervention, education, and personal empowerment.
Women's Shelter of Long Beach was created by a group of survivors. At that time, there was no place where victims could go and receive safe shelter.
And they got together and formed an organization called Women's Shelter. They purchased a home and made it a safe place for women who had been in abusive situations.
Women's Shelter of Long Beach is one of the first emergency shelters in the country to offer inclusive services to all victims of violence.
Anybody that needs help can receive services from us. We are here for women, men, children, members of the LGBTQ community, any victim. But if anybody just needs help, needs to come and talk, we'll certainly help. Domestic violence touches everybody. I mean, as you see in the news every day, you just never know.
Domestic violence truly knows no barriers. It is a great equalizer. 20 people a minute are a victim of domestic violence. This is why free services like those offered at Women's Shelter are so important. They remove barriers that prevent victims, especially children, from accessing life-saving and life-changing help.
It just started bad. It always started bad. My father was very abusive to my mother and to me. He tried to kill my mom and my sister and leave me orphan because he was trying to kill them, with him included, in his favorite truck of Palo Verdes, and just the huge turn right on a rainy day and tried to kill them. But my mom turned the wheel real fast and had the car crash into a garage that was on the side of the mountain. The resource that helped us the most was the Women's Shelter Long Beach, and I am so blessed that they've been there since the beginning, from when we escaped till today. They've never left my side, and I'll never leave their side. What I plan to do when I graduate from college is to go straight to graduate school. I want to change the education. I want to improve education. I want to empower, advocate, not just as a youth ambassador, but also as a political figure, as a role model. A role model that I didn't have, but want to be there for others to have.
Lack of financial resources is the leading reason why people stay in domestic violence relationships. Outreach and education plays an integral role in our ability to truly help our community understand domestic violence. Through outreach and education and our prevention programs, we're going out into the community. So we're going out into schools, we're going out into different agencies, service providers, those who provide health care, and teaching them about domestic violence and warning signs. Over the years, we have seen not only an increase in interest in learning more about domestic violence, but also a real need for education regarding domestic violence. Domestic violence is a leading cause of homelessness here in the United States. In the beginning, when we started Women's Shelter, all of our services occurred out of one house. Since that time, since 1977, we now have an emergency shelter, and we've increased our capacity.
And thanks to the amazing and generous donation made by Christine and Larry Lallier of the Charisse Marie Lallier Foundation, Women's Shelter will be opening our second family shelter very soon. Charisse was a beautiful young woman committed to helping others, and we are very proud to call our new shelter Charisse's Safe Home.
About 2 years ago, we were asked if we would want to help with the donation to the Women's Shelter. As we learned more about it and how important it is, we knew it was a perfect match for Charisse. One day Larry said to me, maybe we could have a Charisse's house. And now we are only a couple of months away from the opening of Charisse's Safe Home.
Well, the new shelter is being built in what we call trauma-informed manner, and that means that we try to consider, if you were a person who'd been in an abusive situation and you were in crisis and you needed a safe place to stay, where would you want to stay?
We want this house to be welcoming and warm. We want it to be a place that embodies safety, where victims and their families can find peace and heal.
I think we're doing an excellent addition to the community, to to serve the community, and it will remain a very low-profile residential style operation and structure and residence, and I think everything is going to be very nice, and I think it's going to work into the Women's Shelter program perfectly.
Cherise would be very proud to know how many lives she has made a difference in.
And then we just want everyone to know they can come to us for help. If you're in a DV situation and you think you need help, just come to us. Just drop by our resource center or give us a call, and we're here to help 24/7. We have a hotline, crisis hotline, and we are there answering 24/7. So we are here to do whatever we can to help you.